Well, this is the catastrophe we're dealing with today. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. Just can't catch a break around here. I better get busy. After consulting my team of expert lawyers, it has been decided that we will not show you the removal and replacement of the boxes and the electrical work I did here. They advised me that because of personal, professional, and liability reasons, that I probably should not film that. I wanted to show you what I got going on here. It probably wasn't clear the other day when I filmed, but this is what I'm dealing with. Burn up fuse, and it took everything out here. The problem is I couldn't read the fuses, but I scraped off that, and I don't know if that's visible or not. Probably not. But that's a 50 amp fuse. Yeah, a 50 amp fuse, and this was a circuit that had maybe 3 bin fans, and they're supposed to pull, I don't know, 8 amps a piece, so you're talking 24, 25 amps, and each circuit had a 12 volt, or not 12 volt, I'm sorry, 12 gauge wire on it, and yeah, with 50 amp fuses. So that's why that melted down and why we had a problem instead of popping like it should have. So I got everything together and went to start everything, and I found I had one motor burn up, and I can show you that here at some point. But my second motor would not run. It was pulling like 50 amps and then the breaker would trip. And I found this. The capacitor on the motor was leaking all the offal out, and it's no good. So I found one and replaced it, and it ended up being that's what was wrong with it, and did not have to replace the motor, which is awesome. The other one that's burnt up, waiting on motor. I had to order it. It overheated. I don't know which one happened first. I don't know if the capacitor went bad or the other motor went bad first and overloaded everything. I don't really know, but you know, it's kind of a chicken or egg kind of situation. I don't know if the motor went bad and caused the amperage to, or caused the leg to burn up, which overheated the leg on the other motor, or maybe it was vice versa. Maybe this thing, I don't know. Of course, this is a start only capacitor, I believe. I don't know. So anyway, I had to order a motor, a 1.5 horse motor, 3450 RPM for that other bin, and it's gonna be 3 to 4 days out. That was Monday, today's Wednesday, so maybe I'll see it tomorrow, maybe Friday, I don't know. But as of right now, I've got 2 of the 3 fans going, and we're good to go, I think, so far. Anyway, I'll take you out there and show you what's going on, just to show you what I've got, and yeah, here we go. I don't know if you can see in there, but this is the motor that burned up, and that foil tag on the motor that's kind of half black, half whatever, gray, silver. That's an indication that motor got really hot, and I can smell the offal even right here. So if you've ever done electrical work and you've seen stuff burn up, you know it has a very distinct smell. Looks to me like all the magic smoke and all the sadness came out of this motor. So I'm gonna have to replace that when the new one comes in. This was the guy I was working on, and here is my new breaker panel. Again, for personal, professional, and liability reasons, I'm not going to show you what's behind the magic 8 ball here, but That one is for the breaker for the motor over there that's burn up. But these two are good to go. I think this is going to work out a lot better because I can switch off each fan individually, you know, which is really nice compared to the other disconnect that I had, that it was just bang, all three would come on and there was no way to control it. Why don't we turn them on, see what happens? Alright, so I guess that's all I got for you. Seems like we got this project in hand. Like I said, another day or two that motor will come in. I had to order it and I'll get that put in, and we'll get that third bin going. But for all intents and purposes, we're done. Everything seems to be working good. I'm really glad that I've got a breaker panel out there instead of this old ancient fusible disconnect. I think it's going to work out real well, and it'll be nice to be able to shut them off and on individually. That'll be nice for, you know, you don't slap that disconnect on and all three motors come on and then you get a big spike in electricity, or a big spike in current, I should say. Anyway, you know, I feel like I never met the guy that owned this place before me, but I feel like I know him pretty well through his electrical work. He's God rest his soul. If I die and I get to meet him, we're gonna have a little talk, a little sit-down chat about home maintenance, and with an emphasis on electrical work. Well, that's all I got for you. If you like that video, like, share, subscribe, whatever, you know. Thanks for stopping by.